Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the second half of June 2019. This is your love reading for the second half of June 2019. I will have your financial readings up in just a couple of days as well, so keep an eye out for those. But Taurus, this month I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. But Taurus, let's see what we have going on for you this month. Yeah, some sort of wish. Looks very good. Very similar cards, though, to pretty much everybody. So, let's see. You start off with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you want fulfillment, is what I'd say. I'd say what's popping into my head here is I feel like some of you could be seeing somebody, or you could. Maybe you are seeing this person, maybe you're dating. For some of you, maybe you're not dating at this time. Maybe you just see somebody as your wish fulfillment. I feel like there's a need to take your time. Nine of Swords is a card of being too hasty, moving forward too quickly. Again, I feel like this could be a very good relationship if you are, again, seeing someone new, or if you are about to start seeing someone. Again, if you have your eye on somebody that you want to start dating, I feel like things would go very well for you, but I just feel like there's a need to take your time, not rush things. I feel like some of you could be like, in love with this person already. This could, of course, go the other way around as well. This could be somebody that you're seeing. So again, if you start seeing someone new and they come on too strong, I feel like just quick communication saying like, hey, I just want to take my time and see what happens. I feel like they will slow it down. I feel like that will allow you both like the appropriate amount of space and the appropriate amount of independence, and it won't ruin the relationship. It's like sometimes when we have someone come on too strong, it's like we don't like them, but, after a while. So I feel like you just need to tell them, and I feel like they'll back off, and they'll take it easy. So, again, I don't think this is a bad thing. I feel like it's positive overall. I feel like there's wish fulfillment there, but I feel like there needs to be a communication or conversation. Again, if you think that you are coming on too strong, I'd back it off a little bit. I think it'll keep the mystery alive, keep things kind of moving in the right direction. Next, you have the Knight of Wands here and the Four of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, I do feel like this could be a fire sign that wants to come towards you. I feel like this person is very persistent. Maybe that's what is coming up here. Maybe there's somebody who's very persistent. You could be ignoring their love offers here. You might see them as a player. I actually don't think they are. I feel like I've said this to you before in the daily readings, Taurus, that some of you could have someone around you. If they're not in your life yet, I feel like they could be in the future, and I feel like this person could be, you will know, is what I'll say to you, because I feel like they'll be very persistent. I feel like they will be asking you out, like a lot, even if you say no. Actually, and I feel like you could be saying no, because you might be seeing them as a player, you might be seeing them someone who's unreliable, but actually I feel like they are. So, again, if you have somebody like that, I would say it might be worth giving them a shot. I feel like it could be a good person for you. For others, I feel like you could be ignoring new love offers because of past people. So definitely let go of the past. I would say do not put past stuff on new people. Not everybody is the same. So, I would open up to new love. Could be a fire sign that's coming in for you. Next, you have the Ace of Swords here and the Nine of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you could be keeping yourself trapped because of no closure. It's like some of you might want closure in a past relationship, and this could be keeping you stuck here. The good news about the Nine of Swords is I am getting temporary. Nine of Swords represents a temporary blessing in disguise, or a temporary, situation. So it says that if you are finding yourself trapped or stuck, you could just be, it's just a temporary situation. Ace of Swords would represent closure coming in. My problem here for you, Taurus, is that sometimes with a combination like this, it could say that you've been stuck and you want closure, then you get closure and you go back to being stuck because of whatever the person told you. Like I always say, if somebody comes to you and, your ex or whatever, and is like, yeah, I did, cheat on you with your brother, your sister, and your mother, is that really going to make you feel better? Is that closure really going to help you move forward? No, it's going to make you feel like a lot worse, right? So I feel like some of you need to be careful of the whole closure thing or wanting closure. I just feel that for like some of you. That might be for like 2 of you. For others, I do feel some of you are cutting the chains here. Nine of Swords, I have intuitive meanings that I use for the cards. And I do attach the meaning of the anchor to the Nine of Swords. To me, it's like something holding you back, but I feel like you could be kind of cutting the anchor here and moving forward, which is nice. In your challenge position, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups here. I think you're like the second Earth sign to have the Seven of Cups as your challenge. I think Virgo, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going backwards this month. So I feel like this, I think it was Virgo who had this card. So your challenge could be like realizing what you really want. Ten of Pentacles, I say, is the best love card in the deck. To me, it represents, having everything in a relationship. Kind of represents your missing puzzle piece in a relationship as well. So some of you could be having a hard time like figuring out like what is missing in my life, like what type of person do I actually want to be with, and for some of you that could be a challenge. I feel like you need to get very specific about this. I always tell everybody one of the best exercises that you could possibly do is write down everything that you want in a person, right? Every single positive trait, and you also want to create a list of your own no-nos, you know, the things that you don't want. And what I would say here is what you do is you take your list of everything that you want in a person, and I feel like you pick your top 3 things, because it's like nobody can fulfill all of our wants, needs, and desires, right? It's just not possible. But, you know, maybe circling your top 3 is going to be the best. Do the same thing for your list of things that you don't want, and again, focusing on only finding the person who has those things, or focusing on the positive traits, will probably attract that type of person to you. I feel like it would be a really good idea for you, and it would help you get clear with this 7 of Cups. A little bit of confusing energy here, but I feel like it'll get you clear on exactly what you want in love. And I feel like it'll help you find that missing piece as well, like what you want with that 10 of Pentacles. Next, in your solution position, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor. A lot of people get in this card this month. I have no clue why. It could just be that a lot of people are kind of embracing their own energy this month, you know, being more independent, being more focused on themselves in a positive way. So I do feel like a lot of people could be, you know, focusing on themselves, getting themselves stronger and, you know, better in all areas of life. And again, that could probably attract love to your life. I said the same thing to Pisces. Pisces had a very independent message, but it's not like independent, I'm pushing everybody away. It's independent, I'm focusing on myself right now and making myself, you know, the best version of me. And when you do that, then somebody can show up, right? When you're like the best version of yourself, then you can attract somebody else who is the best version of themselves. And so I feel like a lot of you are doing that. I feel like a lot of you are very focused on structure as well. So you could be focused on getting rid of this energy right here. It's like you could be focused on structuring your life more, and that could be bringing you to this place right here, more independent, more successful, more finances, more abundance in all ways. So that's giving you more opportunities to find like healthy relationships, which I feel like a lot of you want. For others, I do feel like this could be like an Emperor type person coming in for you. Could be an Aries, could be any sign. I feel like they are just, maybe they come off as cold or distant, but really I feel like they would be open to this relationship. So again, if you're interested in somebody who's seemingly cold or distant, I feel like they will open up. For others, I do get a weird message here as well. I do feel like some of you could be in a relationship where there's like not enough of a connection right now. So I feel like some of you could be struggling. I feel like some of you could feel almost alone in the relationship you're in right now, and I feel like this person is just not opening up. What I would say to you is, again, communicate. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords says that you need to communicate with this person if you're with somebody where they are seemingly distant, not connected, because I feel like communicating with them will make them have a realization about something, and again, they'll probably start giving you attention. I feel like they could just be focused on their own thing. So again, if you're in that type of relationship, I would just communicate. I feel like it'll fix things very quickly. And finally, you have the Page of Wands. I love this. 6 of Swords. It's like you are moving on. I feel like you are moving on to bigger and better things here, Taurus. You know, especially if you're single, I feel like you could be very focused on things that wake you up in the morning. It's like you don't want those relationships anymore where you can't be excited about it. I feel like this is you being more enthusiastic, moving on to calmer shores, moving on to better things. 6 of Swords to me represents incremental improvements as well. So I do feel like some of you could just be, I feel like you're just having more celebrations in your life. Yeah. Look at this, King of Pentacles. So definitely more structure coming in for you. You have too many structure cards here. So I feel like there's something much more balanced coming in for you love-wise if you don't have it right now. If you do have love right now, if you are in a relationship, I feel like just staying open communication-wise would fix any issues that are going on. And I also feel like, but even if you are, I feel like for some of you, if you're in a relationship, I feel like you could both be very focused on structure and, you know, creating more balance in the relationship or even outside of the relationship. So some of you might be moving in together, you might be kind of taking it to the next step or whatever you want to say. 3 of Cups to me, just by the way, everybody, I do not read the 3 of Cups as a third party situation. I know that everybody and their grandmother out there does, but to me, it just represents celebration. It's not even a card that represents third parties, really. It just represents celebration, family, community, things like that. So to me, it's just saying there's a celebration. I feel like some of you could be increasing your finances. I would say, especially if you're in a relationship, I do feel like if you are in a relationship, you could be with somebody who had problems with finances. Maybe not really problems, but maybe just like things being off balance. But now I feel like over the next few months, maybe not this month, but I feel like over the next few months, things for them are going to improve greatly. And I feel like that's going to bring you both closer as well. It's like, I feel like they're getting out of their head. They're going from the Emperor to the King of Pentacles. And again, it doesn't matter if you're into men, women, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards. So, whoever you're with, I feel like they're getting into a better headspace as well, and I do feel like that's going to improve the relationship. So, looks really good, Taurus. So, thank you for watching, and enjoy your month.